Hello.
There we go.
Dude, I got friggin' AirPod. What's the new one? Like the dope one? Pro?
AirPod Pro.
They're not mine. They're my 11-year-olds.
That's all right.
I was like, I have like the most beat up Beach by Dre. You saw them before.
Yeah.
Like all the leather's like wrinkled and the foam's sticking out. I'm like, I can't be like, give me something good.
I know, man. Yeah, I finally got some new ones. Got a new mic, got new headphones.
Yeah, it's looking good over there.
Whole new setup. I got
yeah.
construction going on behind me here. We're doing.
I see this. What's happening?
So basically, what we're doing is we're building a room inside of a room, like so I can heat it up or cool it down in the summertime.
Ooh.
Because it's fucking cold in here. I mean, right now it's not bad because it's not that cold out, but when it gets like 20 degrees out, dude, it's 20 degrees in here.
Insane.
And I'm
you
on a
don't
computer.
have like a space heater or nothing like that?
I do, but the garage, so you can't really see in the frame here, but the ceiling is probably like 30 feet high.
Oh, that's
so all the heat just goes up, and it's probably fucking awesome up there.
You should go up there.
Yeah, but down here, no good, no bueno.
Just get on a ladder.
Yeah.
My job, where I work, we have a giant open garage, so it's free. It's like we're outside all day.
Yeah, no, that's. It seeps into your bones.
Yeah, I mean, I wear two thermals.
Yeah,
two pairs of thermals every day.
I don't even own thermals.
And I just got turned on to alpaca socks.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta get
alpaca socks.
Yeah,
are they made from alpaca?
Yes, the fur from alpaca.
Wow.
And I mean, it's 2 pair for $30. I just ordered them. My friend told me about them.
Yeah.
And I'm waiting. I just can't wait.
That's awesome, man. Well,
I'm hoping that's the cure.
Yeah.
Because I'm usually warm, but then my feet are freezing cold.
East Coast, man, you got to deal with the cold. It sucks. We should all be like Chris.
Really? Seriously?
Living out in the.
But he's got like snow and stuff. I've seen pictures and like.
Yeah, it snows like once in a while.
We had one snow.
I know, but it's usually I don't know what the temperature is out there, but it's definitely warmer than here.
Yeah, but he's like he's in the cold.
Well, he's in the mountains.
Right.
So yeah, he's gonna get snow, cold. But if you're in Beverly Hills, you ain't getting no snow.
The dog's trying to get in.
Yeah.
Come on in. Oh my God, it's an old dog. Old dog, what's up? I have old dog and new dog.
Old dog and new dog.
Yeah.
What kind of dogs are they? I forget.
They're both pugs.
Both pugs.
Yeah, one's 11 and one's 1.
They drive you nuts?
11. No. He's 8 or 9. The little one drives me nuts. The old one's just, he's like me, just is like.
Yeah, I have a snoring issue.
Yeah, I mean, if I sleep on my back, sure. Yeah. But I try to go stomach.
It don't matter where I sleep. I'm fucking like.
Really? Even like stomach or side?
I probably have sleep apnea, but I refuse to wear that fucking machine. I'd rather die in my sleep.
They have like a little guy, don't they? Like a little.
That thing's bullshit. I tried it.
Really?
It's all
they
gimmicks.
Come up on my Instagram.
Yeah.
Like I guess someone's like, you snored, and like.
Well, someone's listening to you. Someone's listening to you through your phone snoring.
And then So I have a microwave story for today.
That's great. I would love to hear about the microwaves because
out of nowhere. So my parents have like, they have like nice kitchen stuff. I do not.
Yeah.
And like, I guess they're like top microwave broke, and like they're having my dad's 79. He's like, but in reality, he's like 30,
Yeah.
Like it's crazy.
Right. I understand that.
That is in my blood.
Yep.
He's like, I can't lift. I mean, he's getting older, so he can't lift it. So he's like, you gotta take this microwave down. So I'm like drilling out microwave like from the top. I'm laughing the whole time because I know I'm talking to you later. And I'm like, so I pull this one out, and then like I throw it outside, and they're like, oh no, the new one needs to come up from the garage. I'm like, oh Jesus Christ. The new one weighs about. It was like 2 dead 8-year-olds, maybe. That's about
that
the
is
weight of it.
Most interesting unit of measurement I've ever heard.
Yeah, and I was like, he's like, do you need help? I'm like, well, I don't want him to help me, So like, I'm like, just move, and like, I got it up. Someone's coming to install tomorrow. I am not part of that, but
dude, installing a microwave above the stove is like the hardest thing to do.
Yeah, it's high. It's like it's over my head.
Yeah, it's such a pain in the ass.
But I was like, this is like And like, so like, you know, it's freezing out, and then like their house is like, you know, like 10 degrees below hell, maybe. Like their house is 170. So I'm like, I go in knowing like I got to remove everything before I go in. So I'm like in a t-shirt, and they're like, "Why are you in a t-shirt?" I'm like, "Because your house is hotter than hell." Like,
yeah, that's my parents' house too, man. I was.
It's an Italian thing.
It's an Italian thing. Christmas time, it was like.
An Italian thing. Oh my god, every window open.
It was. It wasn't even cold outside, and they had the heat on. I was like, "You gotta either turn this off."
Oh yeah, Christmas.
Put the fucking
like
air conditioner on.
Yeah, I was like legit. I had a fan in their window blowing cold in.
Like I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt, sweating on Christmas.
Yeah, I legit brought my flip flops.
Yeah.
I was like, this is too hot.
Yeah.
What's up? It's been a while.
It's been a real long while, man. This is like my first, you know, I did my last podcast I did was with this comedian Ian Aber back in like early December.
Mm-hmm.
I did one with my wife. We were just having fun. And
I gotta send me a link to that one.
I will, yeah. And
that's interesting.
I've been out of the loop, you know, like I haven't talked to Chris as much. The holidays hit, and everything just fucking turned to shit.
I haven't talked to you and Chris in like a little bit.
I know. Well, Chris has been busy, you know, getting his
shit together.
Doing, you know, I think he's recording a lot and stuff. So that's great. I'm really happy for him, actually. But yeah, it's been a little bit of an absence, and I'm really happy to be back.
Good.
I think if I don't see Chris tonight, I have one scheduled with him for Monday.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, and then I have Nick Mack next week, and then every week just keeps going. He's just
the
more
dude
and more.
The dude from Rad was unreal.
You saw that one?
Oh gosh, it was like we used to watch that every single day. Like,
yeah,
you know, we had like dynos, like none of us could afford like a hutch, or like, you know, like that was like our dream was like the hutch, like, oh my god, someone got a hutch,
right?
Or like the red line, you know, whatever. But like,
I'm not gonna lie to you, man, I was a little nervous with that one. I was like, you know,
Hollywood Mike Miranda.
I grew up, I grew up watching that movie. You know, my brother,
the cereal, you know, the bowl cereal bowl, the spoon, like.
My brother was a big part of that scene in the late '80s. He was on, he was on Team Harrow. He was with like Matt Hoffman and shit. So he knows everybody.
Like the dream.
And yeah, dude, it was a big part of my life. I'm looking for the videos now at my parents' house. There's videos of me doing freestyle on training wheels at 5 years old.
Get out.
Yeah. And everyone's like, "Oh my god, you're amazing." I mean, I wasn't, you know what I mean? But
they're like,
yeah. It was just, it was like the Special Olympics, you know. Yeah. So I gotta find those because they are fucking amazing.
Can you find them?
Yeah. My parents have them. We just gotta find them. They like a few years ago they transferred everything to DVD, so we should have them somewhere.
Ooh.
I'll be putting them up. Yeah, but talking to Bill Allen, man, it was so weird because I grew up watching that movie. Like I watched that movie like every day.
Oh no, like we came home from school and watched Rad, and then like went bike riding and tried to do like Miami Hoppers and like, you know, like
and
the Harrow was like, you know, the Hutch and the Harrow were like, we never even saw one before, you know, like no one even had one. And my friend Adam, who tattoo guy, like, you know, same age as me, like once he like, you know, like once he started making money and stuff, he like bought all the Rad bikes. I'm like, you dick.
Yeah, man.
And like, you know, I'm riding them, like feel like I'm 12.
Yeah, man. So my brother was on this team, and he would get all these frames and bike parts and all this shit, man. I wish I still had it all.
He was sponsored by Harrow.
He was sponsored by Harrow. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
He was a big deal. He was a big deal at the time.
So where are all these bike pieces and garbages?
Garbage sold for a bag of weed. Who knows? You know, just gone. Actually, the guy I talked to on the podcast a lot, Large Ray. I have a couple episodes with him.
Yeah.
He's very well known in the BMX world, and he actually got me Bill Allen, and we're gonna get some other guys like that. I mean,
that's the biggest get you can get. I mean,
yeah.
He was like the shit.
Yeah. I was nervous though, man. I was
dream.
Nervous. You know?
Like we were like, we want to be him. Like we want to be friggin' Crew Jones.
Yep. If I can just talk to people the way I talk to you or Chris, it'd be cake, you know? Because I'm so comfortable.
So you were a little nervous.
I was a little nervous. I'm always nervous when, and here's the thing, like if I meet somebody I really like, I almost don't want to meet them. Because I'm like, if they're a dick to me, it's going to ruin everything they've ever done. Like Kevin Smith's one of my favorite people.
Sure.
You're a Jersey guy, so I'm sure you have a little you don't like him at all?
No, I love him. I don't know the story, but yeah.
No, I'm saying you got to like him a little bit, at least if you're in Jersey. I was standing next to him. I went to one of his movie premieres, and I was literally standing next to him, and I just didn't say anything.
Wow.
He was having an issue with the sound and the screen and everything. And I was like, oh man, if I bother him, and he's kind of pissed. This was probably like 5-6 years ago.
Okay.
He did that movie Tusk.
Yeah.
I went to see that, and he was there for it. And like I said, I was in the back, and he was standing right next to me, and I'm like, I just can't do it. Like, because he was pissed off that the sound wasn't working. I'm like, what if he's like, bugger off, peasants? I'd be like, oh.
Then he gives you the Heisman Trophy.
Yeah.
I definitely have feelings about meeting people I like.
Yeah, man.
But sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not.
I ran into I was younger, but we were out east here in Montauk, and we were at this restaurant. We ran into Chevy Chase.
Oh God.
And
that can't be good.
dude. My dad was like, hey, look, it's Chevy Chase. And he goes, go fuck yourself, to my dad. He was a dick, man. He's a real dick.
You should have told him to go fuck himself.
I'm sure he did. I was a little kid.
Oh. So he was like prime Chevy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I mean,
he was
notoriously a dick.
Yeah. Like, why be
Did you watch the Belushi thing?
What's that? A documentary?
Documentary, yeah.
No, I don't think I've seen it.
It just came out like recently. It's on like HBO or something.
I gotta check that out.
It just shows how like Belushi was like, the underling of Chevy,
Yeah.
And then, but like Chevy was like constantly like, Chevy. I'm from LA now. Chevy was like always with Lauren though, like trying to be like, hello. He was always trying to be like with Lauren, like writing sketches, and where Belushi was just like, I don't give a shit at all. But then I think it was I don't think it was the B sketch. I think it was the samurai sketch. And that just like launched him into like a stratosphere, whatever.
Yeah.
But it was all Chevy falling down all the steps and, doing the news. But yeah, I mean, did you not think he was going to be dick? Like,
yeah, I get, he's full of himself. He thinks he's like the world's funniest person. And he's not.
It's not okay. It's not okay. He was at one point.
Yeah. Sure. I mean, Vacation, great movies, but are they the best movies ever? No. Who the fuck do you think you are?
Just be nice. You don't say fuck you to some fans.
Right.
Yeah. I don't think he was pissed.
He was pissed because he was trying to get to his car, and my dad was like, hey, it's Chevy Chase, and everyone turned and looked. So I get it. But at the same time, man, you're a public figure. Don't be a fucking dick.
Oh my God. Hold on. These dogs are going crazy.
I can hear that.
I got both of them now. They just want to be near me.
Yeah.
Freaking fucker. This is the little one. He's crazy.
What's his name?
That's Pickles Von Yeezus.
Pickles?
Mm-hmm.
Pickles and Yeezus?
Von Yeezus.
Pickles Von Yeezus.
Yeah, that's his name. And the other
that's a great fucking name.
Yeah. It was a collaboration. So yeah.
Speaking of like
have you like
celebrities.
This guy? I'm trying to change the subject real quick.
No, it's all good. Crime Faces. I'm not familiar with it.
Okay. Instagram, Crime Faces. Literally the only thing I look at on Instagram. He takes fight videos and then does the overdubbing narration, and his masterization of the English vocabulary, like there's not a wasted word.
That's awesome.
He's a genius.
I'm gonna
especially if you're from New York.
I'm writing it down right now. Crime Faces Insta. I'll check it out later.
Yeah. No, it's insane. Like tears. Like every time, tears.
That's great.
And
man.
I'll like send him like he's got like, you know, he's blown up, but like you'll send him like a video or like and he'll like write you back like immediately.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And if you post like something like a picture of the hat, he like posted it on his thing. You're like, oh, you're fucking awesome, dude.
That's cool. That's cool. I like,
But, like,
you know, I like when people do that.
He does not waste a word in his narrations. Like his book, like he'll like, you know, he's like some dude from like the Bronx or something. I don't know where he's from.
Yeah.
But like he'll say like he's like homeboy looking like he's in Arcade Fire. Like how the hell does he know that? You know what I mean? Like,
right.
And it'll be like some dude in like overalls with like, you know.
He's well versed. He knows a lot. He knows everything.
He knows. Yeah, he runs the gamut of like people and like their respective garb, and you know, like he'll be like homeboy's coming over with the like Henny and lo mein body. You're like, and you know what he's talking about. Like, he's kind of big. His sweatpants are like sagging. His underwears are out.
Oh shit! I gotta check this out,
dude. It's like you'll scroll for hours and it'll be midnight.
Yeah.
Dude, my dogs are legitimately having an actual fight right now.
I can hear. I was wondering what was going on.
Hold on, I'll show you.
Yeah.
I can't flip the camera. Can you do that?
You can flip the on Zoom. I don't know.
I can't do it. Whatever. Hold on. Where am I? What,
you can turn the phone. There we go. They're playing. They're having fun.
Yeah, but the old one's just like, leave me alone. I'm like 100, and you're like 1.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. So we were talking about douchebag celebrities.
Oh yeah, go. So
and no, it's all good. I'm glad I got to learn about that.
Yes, you learned about it.
Learned. Yeah, I don't know why I say half the shit I say sometimes. I'm learning.
It's cool.
Yeah. Cameo. Are you familiar with Cameo?
Yes.
Okay. Now, Christopher's on there.
He's on there. I know.
he's only like $40 though. Reasonable. You know what I mean?
It's a great price.
That's a great price. There are some on there that are like $600.
And you're like, what?
$700. Dude. So I wanted to ask Chris this, and I'll ask him if I talk to him Monday or I talk to him later.
Has he done it yet?
Yeah, I think he has. He has reviews and stuff, so I'm assuming he has.
Yeah.
I mean, he's gonna make a great video. The shit he comes up with in the 30-second period is like mind blowing.
No, he's a wordsmith.
But now I need to know, because I know some things get donated to charity, like if they're large amounts. Let's say someone charges $500, right? Like the bigger names, I think they donate to charity. I'm not really sure. I need to ask Chris this, and I also need to ask him, do you set the price or is the price set for you? Like,
no, you set the price.
You set the price. Okay. Because some of these people, I'm like, who the fuck do you think you are?
Right. I mean, and let's talk about
$500.
The greatest cameo of all time is Smokey Robinson's Chinooka.
I'm not familiar.
No, you are not familiar. So basically,
see, I'm learning shit, man. This is great.
The short version is this dude who's like probably our age. His parents lived on the same block as Smokey Robinson, and they're Jewish. And they were like, oh, this will be funny. Like, I'll have Smokey wish them a happy Hanukkah for their, for Hanukkah. So he's like, hey, it's me, Smokey, your son says we lived on the same block. That's kind of great. He's like, I just want to say happy Chinooka. I don't know what a Chinooka is. Like, I guess he's never seen Hanukkah.
Oh shit! You know what? I did hear this. Yes,
it was a huge story.
Yeah. That's insane.
That was like, it's like a $700 Chinooka.
I think there was a skit on Saturday Night Live or something that was making fun of that.
They totally did. Yeah.
It's just crazy to me, like some of the prices on there. Like, all right, if it's going to charity, awesome, and you want to spend $700 on a 2-minute message or whatever it is, and you have the money to do that, fucking rock and roll.
Yeah, totally.
But I don't know. I don't know if I don't know if they all go to charity. I mean, could you imagine, man? Could you imagine?
I think like
someone paying you $500 to be like, hey, happy birthday.
Hey, dude, happy birthday.
Fuck.
Yeah, I'm in my car going to get a coffee at 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. $500.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, that would be great if it was. I mean, I think the bigger ones are doing it for charity, but like, those low level dudes, it's like, it's going to them. Like they need money.
Yeah, man. And listen, I get that, but be reasonable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like even $100 is like, all right, I'll surprise my girlfriend with this or my wife with this.
Right. We're all like, me and all my friends are obsessed with like Letterkenny. Do you watch Letterkenny?
I know
It's
of
on
it.
Hulu. It's amazing. It's Canadian. It's hilarious.
Yeah, I never seen it because I don't have Hulu.
But all the like, all the like auxiliary characters, they're like $60. Like that's like, and so if you love the show, and you get one of the guys to be like, "Happy birthday" for $60, it's like hilarious.
And did you ever see on there like
getting like Drew Brees or like Ben Roethlisberger for like $800? But like, all right, you don't need the money, dude. You're a freaking bajillionaire.
Right. And then I've seen some on there like you can chat with them for like $6. Did you see that?
Yeah, I was asking Chris about that. I'm like, what is that? He's like, I don't know. He's like, no one's taking me up on
$5.99 a text message. It's I'm not gonna lie though. There's a couple people that I can't get in touch with on Instagram or Facebook that I'm like, I might want to pay the $6 just to see if he'll come on the podcast.
Just to get them on. Yeah, why not?
It's $6 at that point.
I spent $6 to Chris and just said send nudes. He didn't reply. Send me a picture of your microwave.
He owes you a refund.
He does owe me a refund.
Oh, microwave. That's like the word of the day.
It's like it's our theme.
How about is it Nigella? How do you say your name?
It's Nigella, I think.
Nigella. How she said microwave?
Oh my God, that was.
It was
crazy.
like microwave or something.
Like microwave or something.
I mean, I'm assuming she was kidding, but why?
Yeah,
I mean, funny.
like. I mean, it was funny for us.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe, like when you say stuff like you mispronounce it, like, my kids do it all the time as a joke,
Yeah.
I think maybe it was just like a joke, but like, she got shit for that. I thought it was hilarious.
She did. Yeah, I thought it was great.
She's like, put it in the microwave. I'm like, that's how I say microwave from now on.
Microwave.
It's like Italian.
I think it's like, because you don't normally use the microwave on a cooking show or in a kitchen.
No, never.
Or like as a
You've
professional.
never seen that on a
so I
show.
think she was trying to make it sound fancy. I think that was the joke.
Right.
So if that's the case, that's funny. If she was just saying it just to be stupid, I don't know.
It seems like it was a joke. I mean, I watched the initial like news blurb about it, but I didn't see the follow up where she's like, dude, get a sense of humor. Like,
yeah, right.
I have a sense of humor too. I'm not just a robot that cooks.
Any new microwave buttons or?
No microwave. I mean, I'm sure my parents will have a new one when they install tomorrow. I'll be sure to take pictures.
Chaos mode. Chaos mode 2.
Friday will be go over there when I go steal my mom's Vicodin.
Did you say bike or Vicodin?
Vicodin.
Wait,
are you on a bike?
Wait a minute.
Like Debo. You can cut that out.
You're sober now, right?
Yeah, that's alcohol. Yeah.
So but Vicodin, you don't consider that?
Yeah, the prescriptions are. Yeah, I don't consider that.
I don't consider them either.
Me, it's not alcohol. I'm not drinking it.
Yeah, and it's not. I mean, they're very.
It's not like a poison. Sure.
And they're very dangerous if you take too many.
It's not like a poison, that I'm drinking.
Right.
Willingly.
Right.
But yeah, I'm doing well, and so is Chris, and it's everyone's kind of like doing it now.
Yeah, it's like the new thing. If you're drunk, you're like a loser now.
Right. You're like, yeah, you drink.
Yeah, that's so last year. That's so pre-pandemic.
Sure. I had someone come in today and say, before, he was a customer, and he said everything was going great before the pandemia. And I was like, that's not a word. You just made that up.
Definitely
but now we call it the pandemia.
Yeah, and then it becomes something, and then people start saying it, and then
it's like microwave.
Before you know it, it's an Urban Dictionary.
It's microwave.
It's how the shit starts.
Yeah, I just like, drinking I'm done with it for now. Maybe one day.
Yeah.
But like, I like waking up and feeling good.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I've been done with it for a long time.
Yeah. How long?
Well, I was down. I wouldn't necessarily say I had a problem, but like when I did drink, I would drink a lot.
Yeah.
And then I mean, not only would I feel like shit the next day, I'd feel like shit that night.
Yeah.
Like I'm just tired of feeling like this. Like it takes me a lot. I have a very high tolerance. It takes me a lot to get there. So I'd rather just pop a pill or fucking take a couple hits off my pipe or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. I'm good. You know,
it's like, I mean, just like, you know, once Chris started, I was like, yeah, I'll think about it too. And then like, you know, me and my friends started doing it, and like, then just reading about it and like really getting into it, like, dude, it's so bad for you. Like,
yeah,
like it's poison for your
straight up
brain
poison.
and your body and like everything. And like your body needs a long time to recover. Oh, this is so preachy.
Yeah. Nah.
But you know, your body does take like a long time to recover, like at least 3-4 weeks, you know, if you're whatever. I was like, I didn't have a problem. I was just like, just stop. Like,
I've had a problem with pills before. I had a problem with pills before. I got into an accident like 2008, and the doctor, and I mean, I took pills before this, but the doctor prescribed me like 20 milligram Norcos, like, you know, and dude, they were fucking awesome.
Oh my God.
They were awesome.
Of course.
And I didn't know this at the time. I didn't know this at the time, but when you run out, you want to fucking kill yourself.
Right.
I had no idea.
There's like a pit in your chest and like you're anxious.
Yeah. So I went to the doctor, and I literally, for the first time in my life, felt like a junkie. I was like, I need more of these fucking things or I'm going to kill you.
Right.
Like, write the script or you're dead. I'm going to kill your family. Like, I'm pissed off.
You're done.
I'm angry. I'm withdrawing. I'm pissed.
In Fat Man, he's like, "What's it? You got a dog?" He's like, "I'm gonna kill your dog."
Yeah. We're gonna get into Fat Man. We're gonna talk about that
later. But no. So did he write it, or was he like, "No, you need help"?
Well, it was she. She was like the PA.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And she was no.
I didn't mean any of that.
I might have said he. I don't even know. I was like,
I thought you said he.
I might have. I'll find out later when I edit.
I'll put the blame on you.
She's like, you listen, I can't give them to you.
Right.
She's like,
I just
done. Can't. You've had them for months. You're, you know, not that you're not in pain anymore, but you have to ease off. Yeah. It doesn't seem like you eased off. It seems like you took more and more every day. And you're like way too early to even get them, even if I could give them to you.
Right.
I'm like, fuck. She's like,
so
go.
What did you do?
She told me this, and it helped. She's like, you're gonna go home, and you're gonna just buy water and Gatorade and yogurt.
Oh God, yogurt?
And when, you know, that's the last thing you want to hear is like, oh yeah, I want to go home and eat yogurt. I don't want to get high anymore.
Right. I don't want to feel amazing.
Right. But I'll tell you what, I really had no choice, so I did it. And 3 days later, it like cleaned my system out.
3 days? Great.
I couldn't eat food either. It took like 3 days.
Oh wow.
I couldn't eat food. So water, Gatorade, yogurt. That's it.
For 3 days straight.
Yeah, 3 days straight. And after that I felt normal again. You know what I mean? I didn't say I wouldn't want them. Like I still wanted them, but I wasn't pissed.
Of course.
I wasn't angry and like feeling like empty, you know?
Yeah.
So she helped me in a way, because I probably would have went down a really bad path if I just kept going.
Yeah, you would have been like faces of meth.
Yeah, it was bad, man. I mean, every now and then I'll take something.
Crazy.
Every now and then I'll take something now, but I know not to like get too hooked on them, because the feeling coming down from it is just shit.
Oh, it's awful.
You know, you take one, whatever, you're not going to even notice it. But you take 10, you're going to notice it. You know what I mean? You start taking them in a row. But
no, they're
Percocet.
I mean, there's a reason.
Percocet is my favorite. That's my personal favorite.
I want to say things, but I'm not. I'm really being good.
Listen, man, I've learned to just say whatever the fuck ever. I don't care if my mom listens to this. Like, I'm just being straight up honest. You know?
I know. I have kids who have YouTube.
Yes. You know, I forget about that. I don't have kids, so
it's cool.
It's all good, man. Oh, speaking of drugs, any crackheads light themselves on fire lately?
No, we've been really good in our area. I did buy a bag of shrimp from a guy out of his trunk yesterday. It was like a gigantic bag of shrimp, of like jumbo shrimp. It was like, I mean, it must have been like $80, and it was like $10. I was like, yes,
score,
legit,
score.
Giant bag of shrimp. I'm making it tonight after we're done.
Where do you think he got that bag of shrimp?
I mean, he says he works at like a meat market thing. So he had steaks too, like, and his steaks look amazing.
Really?
I was like, I'm just gonna take a trip. But like, yeah, you know, like.
Well, either way, he didn't pay for it.
No. But I was like, I will take this scrimp, bro. Yeah, that's dinner tonight. But I mean, that's the thing. You just, in Jersey City, you'll find dudes selling shrimp out of the back of their trunk, and
Yeah,
and it's a good day when you could buy that for $10.
that's
You
that's
know, and
true.
whatever. I'm on a budget, man.
Hey, man, listen, do what you gotta do. You gotta buy shrimp out of
Oh, it's so
trunks,
good.
man. Do it.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't like shrimp?
And the sack, right?
Oh, the sack,
The
Jesus
sack.
Christ!
So they changed the
How
name.
awful!
Well, they didn't change the name, but
They're
they
like, they're
it's like
trying
it's like
to
Pacific
make it in.
Sunwear to Pac Sun, right?
Right. They're
I
making
don't
it
know what
in.
that's called, but they turned Hackensack into the sack.
Rebranding. They're
Rebranding.
rebranding. Yeah.
So the sack, huh?
Yeah. It's like,
Someone has a fucking sack to call it that.
I was like, was it like two dudes who were like high and like we're like, let's go to the sack, and then like someone was like, yeah, dude, that's great, like the sack. You're like, and they're like, come feel the sack,
Yeah,
or like,
what's going on in the sack tonight?
right, like what's next for Sea
Yeah.
Caucus? It's like the cock, come to the cock. I don't know.
How far are you from the sack?
I mean, like 30 minutes,
30
but like
minutes?
no one ever, like it was never like a place you go,
Right.
Like they're trying to cash in on the Jersey City, like, hipster stuff. So like they're trying to be hipstery, but like, you can't be like the sack, like come, we'll meet, come under the sack. Or there's like millions of jokes going around. Like there's a whole Reddit thread going on about the
shit.
sack.
I gotta find that.
You're like, why?
For some reason I can't think of any right now, but yeah, no matter what sentence you put to it, it doesn't sound good.
It's possibly the worst part of human or female anatomy.
Yeah. I agree.
Like it's just no one likes it.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Zero
agree,
people
man.
like it.
Yeah. It's yeah. I don't even,
Let's get hot in the sack.
Yeah.
No. Nothing like that. None of that.
Oh my God, man. People are losing their minds, I think, man. Oh.
Yeah. But that's the other part, was like me and my brother talking, like maybe they did it because it was so funny and they knew people would be like making sack jokes.
Well,
ball sack jokes.
Look at it like this. Let's say me and you are like the governor and mayor of Hackensack. We would do that.
Right.
Like, yo, let's call this the sack. Just because it's
everyone who lives there is like, no.
Yeah.
Please.
I haven't been to Jersey much, but one of my favorite parts was Red Bank.
Oh yeah.
I like going down there to the Jay and Silent Bob shop.
Right. That was the only time I've ever been to Red Bank, was to go there.
I mean, that's probably the only reason to go. But there's actually like cool record store there.
Mm-hmm.
It's got some good restaurants. It's a nice little town.
My cousin did. He produced the show, the comic book show. What was it called?
Comic Book Men.
Right. So my cousin produced that show, and my dad has crazy comic books, like the Golden Iron Age, or what, I don't know what it's called, Silver Age. It's like the old for Iron Man 1, Hulk 1, Avengers 1, Spider-Man, Amazing Fantasy, 15, whatever.
Wow.
And he hooked him up with that dude on the show, and he came to my house and bought all my dad's comics for a few $1,000s.
Wow.
I was like, this is crazy. This is great. I was like, I've seen you on TV. He's goes to all those I mean, if I send you a picture, you'd be like, oh, that guy.
I met them.
Yeah.
I met them.
The older guy.
Yeah, Walt.
Right. That's
Walt, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's I love that place. I love that show. I don't know what happened to that show. It just kind of vanished. It wasn't canceled. It just disappeared.
That's what happens with reality.
It's not over though. It's not over though. If you go on the IMDb, it still says 2012 to
right to
there's no
nothing,
time.
Question mark.
So I was like, what the fuck?
Right.
Fat Man. So you just watched it, right?
I just watched it.
I watched that movie, dude. I watched that movie 4 times before Christmas. My wife was like, I don't want to watch this fucking movie ever again.
It's such a
it got better each time.
It's such an interesting idea,
It was great.
Such a fresh take on a Christmas movie, but also super dark,
Yeah.
And it was like, wow, that like the little kid was amazing.
Yeah.
Like Walter Goggins was amazing.
He's so good.
Mel was amazing, even though like he's like the most despicable human being on the face of the earth.
Well, we talked about Mel last time a little bit.
Yeah, I just like, but like the thing with him, he's like, okay, so he's human, but he's not. Like, is he still like a saint? You know, like impervious to like human, drinking a thing of milk with 20 fentanyl in it, and being like, oh, fentanyl, like,
yeah,
and then getting shot in the face. Like, so did he have like I guess he had superpowers of some sort.
Either that or I mean, like 50 Cent got shot in the face.
Sure, 9 times. Yeah.
I mean, it's unlikely. Like, I think the odds are against
fentanyl,
you.
Like drinking a thing of fentanyl, you'd be dead.
Yeah. But
I thought everything about it was well done. Like,
such a dope movie.
Well done.
I don't think it did well because Mel's in it, and it's a dark Christmas movie. It's rated R, and it's weird. But it was fucking awesome, and I hope it has a
Daddy's
cult.
Home 2 did well, and Mel was in it.
Yeah, but that's like a family movie. It was like PG.
Right.
You know what I mean? Those movies make money just because like everyone can go see them.
Right, but still has Mel.
It still has Mel.
No one will ever forget Mel's tape recorded phone calls.
You know what? Like, yeah, he fucked up, and that was bad. It was bad shit that he said. But I always loved him as like an actor, and I really love the movies he makes too. Not the Passion of the Christ, but like,
oh yeah,
Apocalypto was fucking dope.
That's a crazy movie.
That's one of my favorites.
I love Ransom. That was one of my favorites.
Ransom's amazing. Yeah, it's like I just can't denounce him.
Come on,
I can't denounce him over.
Yeah, 1, 2.
I can't denounce him over a phone call. I just can't do it, even though I know he's not the greatest person in the world.
I mean,
he just got caught. They're all fucking shitty.
What's the saying about the glass houses and the stone? I can't think.
Yeah, right. If you live in glass house,
everyone has things like that just aren't recorded, and we're just not famous. Right.
Exactly. It's just like when a president gets caught doing something, they all fucking did it. This moron got caught doing it. That's all, I
mean, Mel's a good actor. Yeah. That movie, Fat Man, was amazing. Everyone in it was great. And it should have, I mean, like, no one talked about it. It was like just gone. It was like a blip. I'm like, this should be, I mean, maybe because there was no theaters and, everything was closed or whatever.
Right.
But that should have been a big movie.
I think it'll make its way back around as a cult classic.
Oh, sure, for sure.
I don't think it's seen its light of day yet.
It was so good.
It was damn good, man. God. Damn good.
I'm gonna watch it again with the kids. See what they think about it.
I watched it a few times, and I got to tell you, like each time I liked it a little better. It's one of those movies.
Yeah, I'm sure you missed some things.
The first time I watched it, I missed everything because I was just like, and it's not like fast paced or crazy. Yeah. I'm like that. Like I need to watch things twice.
I took 10 Vicodin and I missed the whole movie.
Because I'm busy looking. I'm busy looking for like the little things when I watch the movie the first time for some reason. I'm looking at like the little like messages or things in the background, little nuances, and I missed the movie.
There was one thing that I was going to ask you about. Like I guess was it Christmas night where he comes home and he's got like a gunshot or something?
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh, I guess he got shot at or something, maybe, or
yeah.
He was just like pouring like alcohol on like his chest, and I was like, oh. Also, that's a big thing in movies too. Is like the whole like I've been watching like movies on Netflix. So I watched one which was called Ava with like Jessica Chastain.
Oh, how was that?
It was good. It was like it should have been like a series because there's like so much story packed into like an hour and a half. You're like, oh, like you could develop that more. More. It was good though. You should watch it.
Okay.
And then I watched one with like Jennifer Garner, who's like husband and kid were killed. Right.
That one I saw. Yeah, that one I saw.
Right. So like there's this whole trend of like, which I think maybe started, I don't want to say if it started with like No Country with Old Men, but of like the person self like bandaging wounds.
Yes.
I mean? Yeah. It's like just like it's gross, and they got like alcohol, and then they have like that scissor with the tilted thing, and they're pulling bullet shrapnel out, and like
it's because they can't go to the hospital.
Right, they can't go to the hospital, but like
because they can't get the police involved.
It's being used a lot. I noticed lately, like the self healing
Yeah, the
But it's
stitching,
like,
the up close stitching thing.
the
Yeah,
stitch and like the alcohol and blood and like
right.
and the gauze and I'm like, okay, like everyone's doing this now. I get
Yeah,
it, sure, fine. But then I'm just like, yeah, I don't know. I guess it's just
yeah.
like a thing that people. It's like you put that in there because that's what people want to see, or I don't know what it is. I don't know
I
what I'm
think it's
talking
one of those
about.
reaction. I think it's one of those reaction things. Like
Yeah, because you're like kind of grossed
you're gonna
out by it
cringe.
too.
You're gonna cringe, and
Yeah,
they know that, and it's like
but the No
we can't.
Country for Old Men one was the most cringy.
Yeah, that was an awesome movie, man.
It was disgusting. Oh, it was one of my favorites. That's
Yeah,
also one of the. I think maybe it's one of the only movies that doesn't have any music in it
it doesn't.
at all. It has no score.
You
Has
know what?
no
Yeah,
music.
you're right. It's
Yeah,
oddly like
I remember reading
it's
it and you're
quiet
like,
and
oh
creepy.
shit,
Yeah,
there's no music in this movie.
right. See, I'm a sucker for a good score, but I really
Of
appreciate that too
course, of course.
because it made an ambiance,
Yeah.
by
But if you watch
itself.
it
It didn't
again,
need the
which I
music.
have, and I'm like, there is no music in this movie. It's
Wow.
crazy.
Yeah.
He was so like, I mean, like, okay, at first, like the Dutch boy haircut, like, okay,
Yeah.
like he's the creepiest villain there is. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, he was awesome, man. He killed that role.
Oh, here's a funny story. I just
Yeah.
showed my 14-year-old Pulp Fiction.
Wow.
Yeah, and we're
Wow.
watching it. So like, he's like laughing at Samuel Jackson, like, say what again, like
Yeah.
look at the big brain on, or like English motherfucker, do you speak it? He's laughing
Yeah.
like, I'm just like waiting in my head. I'm like, I'm waiting for the GIMP scene,
I
and
was
like
just gonna ask.
to watch someone see the GIMP for the first time, like it's unreal. Like to see that through, so like I was watching him, and he's like, he's like, what's
What
the
the
GIMP?
fuck is happening? Yeah.
And I was like, just watch.
Dude, you should have recorded it and made a reaction video for
I
YouTube.
know, I should have. And he's like, grab, to Bruce Willis, he's like, grab the samurai sword, like,
Yeah.
screaming at him and stuff. I'm like, he's like, that movie was crazy. But like,
Yeah.
he watched the beginning, he was like, it's like, what's his name? Is it Tim Roth and Honey Bunny, whatever?
Yeah.
So it
Patricia
starts with
Arquette.
them in the diner,
Mhm.
and then like it stops, and then it goes to like Jules and Vincent, and he's like, what
Yeah.
the hell happened with those people in the beginning of the diner? I'm like,
Right. It's a
just
different
wait.
kind of
Like,
storytelling.
This is
You
what
gotta
changed movies.
Right. We're gonna tell you the end first.
Right. But
And then we're
when you
gonna mix
watch
in the
and, like,
middle
you saw
and
like, Samuel Jackson like be like, they're in the diner and like,
right.
yeah. He's
Next
like, wow, that's crazy how he told that story. I'm like, yeah.
Next you should show him Kill Bill. That's another great example of like the backwards story.
I think we're doing Django next, I think.
Django's amazing.
Yeah. And then Inglourious Bastards. Then we'll do the Kill Bills.
What's your favorite Tarantino movie? Like what's number one?
I mean, I love Pulp Fiction because I was young, that was the first one I saw before I saw Reservoir Dogs.
Right.
I saw Reservoir Dogs in the theater. It was like a Pulp Fiction Reservoir Dogs like double feature, and I was like, I like Reservoir Dogs. It's cool. It's like it's got all the lines and like all that. It's a great movie, but it's not his best.
No.
I want to say Pulp Fiction just because it's so it was the one. But
yeah,
I just love Inglourious Bastards. I love The Hateful Eight too.
Dude,
I think The Hateful Eight's amazing.
Listen, if someone put a gun to my head and they're like, you have to pick one, it would be Inglourious Bastards for
it's
me.
just what's his name, Christopher Waltz, whatever. Is that his name?
Christoph Waltz. Yeah,
he's unreal.
That's like, my favorite. That's my favorite Tarantino movie.
Killed it.
One of my top 10 favorite movies. Not even Tarantino.
He's also great in Django too. Oh yeah, it's definitely top 10.
Yeah, that movie is a fucking masterpiece, man.
Yeah, totally.
Once Upon a Time in
Hollywood.
I heard
there's a Hateful Eight like 4-hour version that just came out or whatever.
Oh, is there really?
Yeah, it's on Netflix, I think.
There's Inglourious Bastards was meant to be all different movies. It was gonna like each group of people was gonna be a different story and a different movie.
Oh,
they put it all together. That movie was like, I think it was cut down from like 10 hours or something like that.
Jesus Christ, I would love to see that.
Me too.
And also, like the Death Proof, like that was good too.
Phenomenal.
Like Kurt Russell.
Phenomenal. Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Did you see Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Yes, it was great. That was really good. That might be up there.
It was great. The ending was the best.
Jesus. Flamethrowers. Yeah. I mean, no. I mean, if you haven't seen it, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
I'm not spoiling. Speaking of creepy things, there's so like you see, there's a lot of nits. My son's like a huge basketball fan. I mean, so am I too.
Yeah.
But we were just talking about so there's like Mark, Mark Jackson. He was like the coach of the Knicks. He played on the Knicks, whatever.
I don't know shit about sports, but
Right.
sure.
So Mark Jackson was this basketball player. He was okay. He was an okay basketball. He was a coach too. But he has a basketball card where I actually bought it for one of my friends for her birthday. I'll send you a picture of it. So right after the Menendez brothers like killed their parents and got all the money. So in the shot is like Mark Jackson like shooting a basketball, and right next to him are the Menendez brothers courtside on the card.
What?
So it became this like collector's item. So I bought one for my son, but I don't know where it is. I was going to show you.
That's insane. How much does that go for?
I mean, people buy it because of like the Menendez brothers, not because of Mark Jackson.
Yeah.
But like $10, $15, $20.
Yeah.
But it's just to like frame and put like in your bathroom.
That's crazy.
But it's
what are the odds?
Like they're like on the card.
Right.
This
is like season 2. This is like season 2, episode 1 right here, man.
Season 2.
Yeah, season 2. Well, I'm going to do like each year will be a season,
I don't even know what we talked about.
Oh man, that's what it's about, man. It's just about, shooting the shit.
Bullshit.
So I'm going to try to keep these episodes down to like 45 minutes, an hour. Sometimes they went like way overboard.
Shorter.
More people are going to listen to them if they're shorter. You know what I mean?
Of course. So the ones I listen to you says like I don't watch yours. I put them on and like I put the phone down, so I just listen.
Okay.
Because
you can just listen. You can just listen to the podcast.
It's the only time I have to myself.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I just do the YouTube video.
Yeah, you could do that either way.
Better if I do the podcast?
It doesn't really matter. I mean, I get a lot more listens than views.
I didn't know.
YouTube, it's weird, man. I get like 50 views on a video, and then I'll get like 500 listens on the podcast. So I have no idea.
Oh, is it better for you though if I do the podcast?
It doesn't matter.
Does it matter?
Doesn't really matter.
I'll go on the podcast if it's better. Yeah. Just because I put it on before I go to sleep and I listen, because it's the only free time I have is like bedtime.
Right. No, I hear you.
But I like watching you interview other people, that aren't me.
Yeah. Well, thank you for listening, number one, and thanks for being on here, man. I appreciate it.
Of course, dude. It's chaos mode.
It's fucking chaos mode. This was supposed to be chaos in the garage. This was supposed to be you and Chris. But
right.
We're gonna split it up now because
I'm gonna hijack Monday. I'm coming in Monday. Hot. I'm coming in hot Monday. And I gotta make shrimp. Oh. Night never ends.
Shrimp now. By any
block dogs make shrimp.
What's the weight of the bag? Is it like 1 or 2 dead 8-year-olds?
It's no, it's not like it's like a dead infant.
Dead infant.
Yeah.
Okay. So like I don't know, 15 pounds.
No, not 8 pounds. No. It's like a stillborn. it's like 2 pounds.
2 pounds. Okay.
Right. Yeah, it's like 2 pounds of shrimp. Maybe
it's like an abortion.
Maybe, yeah.
Is it
it's a good abortion.
I have.
Maybe it's 3 pounds. I don't know. It's a few pounds.
I have no unit of measurement.
Yeah, I don't have an abortion unit. Yeah, only if it's microwave, then it's like a toddler.
A microwave is a unit of measurement as it is.
Right. It's like one microwave or a dead 7-year-old.
When you say a microwave, I already know what the weight is.
Right, but I mean, there's little guys, and like this is like a big guy. It was like. Yeah. I'm doing this, but you can't see. I'm going further.
I got you.
It's a very big microwave. Like you could fit like a Thanksgiving turkey in it probably.
Yeah.
I don't know who would do that. Oh my God, pickles.
Pickles.
Come on. He just wants to be here.
So one more thing I want to talk about before we go.
Yeah, of course. I'm here for you.
This is something I think of all the time. I wonder about this, and I want to have someone else's take on this.
Sure.
All right.
I'm ready.
Let's say, and this is not meant to be offensive in any way, shape, or form to blind people.
Okay.
Just put that out there. I want to know, like, all right, if someone's born blind.
Yes, born blind.
Do you think that they have any idea, even if someone describes to them what a person looks like, do they have any idea what a person actually looks like? What they look like?
There's no way.
There's no way, right?
Hell.
Like,
no.
They have no idea they don't even know what a fucking square is.
No.
Right? Like nothing.
No, nothing. Zero. They have nothing.
That just blows my mind, man.
Yeah, I don't
blows
know.
My mind.
Hannibal Buress, he does the whole thing about Stevie Wonder sitting courtside at a Lakers game.
Okay.
And he's like, "Oh my God, Stevie, he just did a layup," and they're like, and he like goes at Stevie like, "What's a layup? What's a basketball? What's a backboard?" Like literally, like what is any
Stevie
of that?
Wonder was born blind, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How could you even possibly there's no way you could tell.
It just blows my mind. Like they have no idea.
Not even that.
What the world looks like. Nothing.
Like someone like Stevie Wonder, like, are these all hundreds or are these ones? Like, what do I have in my hand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And who dresses Stevie Wonder too? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I know he has his signature look, but maybe he doesn't want seashells in his fucking hair. You know what I mean?
Sure. I mean, and there's like,
like it's not even fair.
It's just like blind people with money, blind people without money. There's a big difference.
I mean, Stevie Wonder is he's one of the most talented musicians in the world.
Yes.
And he can't even fucking see,
Right.
It's crazy. He has no idea.
Superstition, like playing drums, keyboard, bass. Yeah. Like he's literally playing every instrument on that song. Like,
right.
But he doesn't know if he has hundreds or ones.
And I mean, here's a good one too. I mean, he can feel the instruments, right? He can feel the piano keys, but does he really know what it looks like?
No, he probably has no idea.
Like, does he even know what the color black is? Like a black piano?
No, I don't think you can.
You can't, right? Without eyes, you cannot.
Without eyes, I don't think you could tell a color.
No.
Because I'm colorblind, as we all know, and I don't know what colors are. How could you be like, that's orange, as they say in California? You can't.
No.
And always people are like, would you rather be blind or deaf? And I'm like, give me deaf. 100%.
Oh, hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 1,000%.
I was like, I've heard enough songs. I've heard enough people talk. I'm good.
I mean, I like hearing.
I just don't want to get hit crossing a street.
Right. I like hearing, but
big one.
I can't, like, I'm closing my eyes right now. I can't imagine, like, this is it. Like, that's it.
It's hard. Is this acceptable talk? Are we allowed to talk about this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know crossing the line.
And here's another good question. Now, listen, this is called Hell Fucking Yeah. Okay.
Right.
We cross lines sometimes, but there's a point to all this. I'm not, like I said before, I'm not trying to offend anybody.
No.
Would you rather be born blind or would you rather become blind if you had a choice?
Oh, I mean, I'd rather become blind. Sure.
Because at least you would know, like, have an idea.
Right. You'd have an idea, like, oh, I know what, a sunset looks like. I know what a palm tree looks like. Right.
But if you're born blind, you don't know anything else. You don't even know. So it doesn't feel unnatural to that person. Like to Stevie Wonder,
it doesn't feel.
So that's a tough one because I don't know what I would do, honestly. I think.
Also, it's like you would think in 2020, 21, whatever, like, come on, let's get Stevie some eyes. Let's get these people some eyes. There's dead people who have sight. Take their eyes and put them in blind people. Right.
Yeah, I agree, man. They can do it. They can do it.
They could, right?
They can replace a heart.
Of course.
It's an organ.
Replace an eye. Just like put the ventricles and whatnot.
Figure it out. I mean, fucking Nick Cage and John Travolta switched faces.
Right. They switched full faces. I mean, if they could do that.
We can get some eyes in Stevie Wonder.
That movie did confuse me. What if
Stevie Wonder got eyes? What if Stevie Wonder got eyes and then he couldn't play music anymore?
And then he sucked?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That would be a great movie.
It would totally throw him off.
It'd be like that movie Yesterday, like with the Beatles. It'd be the reverse. Like Stevie Wonder gets eyes and becomes nothing. He's just like, throwing hams on a piano.
Dude, this is a great idea. This is a great idea for a movie, actually.
Stevie Wonder gets sight and is a terrible musician.
You give someone their ability back and they lose their talent or their skill.
Right. And it's only like him and Ray Charles. And like, I guess there was like that one guitar player. I can't remember his name. I can't think of his name. Jeff something. Jeff Lynne? No, not Jeff Lynne. Jeff Lynne's ELO. There's a guy.
I'm not sure.
Jeff Healey. Jeff Healey band.
Jeff Healey. Okay.
He played guitar on his lap. Blind.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, what if they got their sight back and it ruined what they had going for their music career.
I can tell you this: if the drummer from Def Leppard got his arm back, he wouldn't be able to drum.
Yeah, there'd be no pour some sugar on me. I'll tell you that much.
He would have no. I mean, he'd be able to. Like if he got it back now, he wouldn't be able to continue drumming. He would be like, "Oh my god, I have this other hand now. What do I fucking do with this thing?"
He also couldn't pour the full bag with one hand. It would just be like he'd have to do packets maybe. Well, I don't even know.
That's great, man. Listen,
yeah.
this was like the ending
Put
of
some packets on me. Dog, stop! He's eating my socks.
Pour some like stevia on me or something like that.
Right, pour some stevia on me. On May. It's May. It's always May. It's never me. It's May.
Oh shit, man. Listen, man, I could talk to you all night, but
I know
that was a great place to end. That was like our Once Upon a Time in Hollywood ending right there.
It was. That's my flamethrower.
I know I'll send you over the one with my wife or whatever, or you can just go on.
Yeah, I want to see that.
It's called Sage. It's called Sage Against the Machine.
Oh, okay.
And actually,
I saw that. Okay.
Quick shameless plug. So I'm on the radio now. It's internet radio. It's not terrestrial radio.
Yeah.
But I do these two shows. I do The Best Shit You Never Heard. I play like a bunch of like obscure music and B-sides.
Oh, cool.
And I talk a little bit, but it's a little weird because I'm talking to myself, whatever.
Right.
But this one, Friday Night Delight, I do this with my wife. We do this every Friday night.
That's cool.
So tomorrow night, 5 p.m., it's on PPRN. You just go to, there's an app called Live 365 and you type in PPRN and you'll hear it live. And then I record them too, so you can hear them later.
When you do the show by yourself, you should use like the cheesy radio voice. Like, hey, everybody.
No, I hate that, man. I hate that. I don't do that at all.
You should do it as a joke.
Yeah.
Like that should be your thing, like making fun of that.
I like to make it like weird and awkward and uncomfortable to listen to.
Like
it's fun.
There's something you might like. I don't know.
Like I want it to be like AM radio. That's what I want.
Right. Right. Like ground sound.
Yeah. But the one with my wife is awesome because we have obviously we know each other very well. So it's a great chemistry. We just go back and forth with banter and it's great.
That I want to see.
Yeah. Yeah.
That so we don't watching.
It's not video, it's just audio, but
oh, it's not video?
Yeah. Well, yeah, no, there's no video. She has like
facial reaction.
She has like a legit, like real job. She's like a real person in society.
Oh, so she doesn't want to be seen.
See, no, it's not that she doesn't want to be seen. It's just that like she works in education, so they can like if something's weird or inappropriate, they can use it against her. So we just we don't even say her last name. We just say Jessica, and I mean everyone knows who it is, but they wouldn't be able to prove anything. Really,
prove it.
Yeah. It's mostly me who says all the crazy shit. She's so like, behind the scenes, she's just as crazy as me. But when she's in public or something, she's like a reserved, normal person.
Children of the future.
That's it. So, all right, man. This was a great show. I'm looking forward to putting this one together.
And
yeah, man. And I will. I'll send it to you tomorrow, and I'll send you over some other shit, and we'll keep in touch. And we obviously we'll keep this going, man. This is fun.
You know how to find me.
People like these videos, man. People message me all the time. They think you're funny, and
really,
yeah, definitely.
Oh my god, I can't believe it.
People don't even know. I'm starting to get like strangers interested in my stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's not like my
That's
mom
what you need.
or my wife. Right. It's like great job. It's like actual people. I mean,
that's how you start.
I got my first band that contacted me.
Play in your garage or like from their space?
No, to do an interview.
Like, Zoom it. Oh, okay.
No, to do an interview. So that was cool. They found me. I never heard of them, but they're called Smash Fashion. They're from LA, and they found me from across the country, and I think that's cool.
That's amazing.
Whatever works,
Oh, pickles, shut up.
So this shit takes time, but I'm never gonna stop.
Of course, it's all you do. You just keep going.
Yeah, just keep going. That's it.
I mean, you think about all the people doing it big. They started with no one listening.
Yeah.
Oh God, damn it! Man. Shut up.
And I want you to be a part of this too, man. I want everyone that's on this to be a part of it, and
chaos mode.
So let's fucking kill it this year, man. All right.
Yeah, I'm here whenever you want.
All right, dude. Go take care of pickles.
Shrimp time.
And go have some shrimp.
Crime faces.
Throw in the microwave. Throw it in the microwave. Put on chaos mode. See what happens.
Instagram crime faces right now.
Oh, Instagram crime face. I'm gonna do that.
Do it. immediately and then text me later.
All right, will do, man.
All right.
Love you,
All
man.
right.
Peace.
Peace out.
Peace.
End this. I don't know how to do it. I'm an old